Yes people, it's DomDrinksBeer on your big screen. Whether you've got me on your TV right now or whether you've got your phone turning landscape, it's me, man. I'm on YouTube. Now for a little bit of context in case you're new here, my name is Dom. I'm a beer content creator. Should I call myself that? Yeah, fuck it. I'm a beer content creator. I live in Aldershot, Hampshire in England, and basically I use TikTok and Instagram and I post up reels of beers, beer reviews, pubs, tap rooms, anything to do with beer. I just love beer. Rewind back to lockdown, I was bored out my nut like most of us were, and I wanted to start blogging beers on social media. I thought it might be a bit of fun. I was already doing it on Untapped. I thought, you know what, I might do it on Instagram. So I did it. I made an account called DomDrinksBeer, was posting pictures of beers, whatever I was drinking, talking about it, doing a little write-up on them. Met quite a few cool people that were doing it as well, like a bit of a beer community, breweries and that. It was really sick, got a little bit stale. I was getting like 250 likes per post, which was massive. Wasn't even expecting that. I was really doing it just for the love of doing it. But I was getting a lot of likes on my post, which was cool. And then, yeah, it went a little bit stale. So I kind of fell out of love with it. A lot was going on in my life. I was like, you know what, I might bin it off soon. About 2.5 years ago, I downloaded TikTok. And do you know what? I think that's where it really took off properly. Now, I was scared about putting myself on camera because I'm not confident filming in public. I'm not confident talking to the camera. And do you know what? Even though I was at home filming myself doing beer reviews, I've been with my missus for like years, yeah. We've been together about 12 years. I didn't even want to do it in front of her. I was so embarrassed. I was like making sure all the doors were shut so she couldn't hear me. And I told her about it and told her what I was doing, and she was very supportive, and she still is. She likes all of my videos now. She comments on all of them. You need to get yourself a woman like that, man. She's the best. But yeah, I started posting them up, and at the time I had like maybe 100 followers. And it was cringe. And do you know what? I thought it was cringe. I thought it was embarrassing, but it was something I wanted to do. And the problem was even though I was thinking other people probably won't think it's cringe, they did. And do you know what? There'll be people at work or people that I meet out or any of my friends go, oh, I saw your DomDrinksBeer socials, and it just made me want to curl up into a ball. It was horrible. I hated it. And to be fair, it didn't really help, but I pushed past it. I was like, do you know what? This is going to help me boost my confidence. And if you watch my first video compared to like my most recent one, I can see in myself how much more confident I am behind a camera, talking to a camera. And yeah, do you know what? It helped build it, and I'm so glad that I did it. I'm so glad I decided to make that jump and do it. And it's that whole thing that you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, because I felt so nervous filming these videos, so nervous posting these videos, because I was worried what people were going to think. And do you know what? It's that thing like, fuck it, who cares? Like, just do what you want to do. I listen to a lot of hip hop. There's a little duo called Frankie Stew and Harvey Gunn. If you listen to them, big up you. But there's a bit in their song where they say, do something to feel something. And it's so true, because I used to get well nervous filming in public, and I still do. But I wanted to push past it, and I used to get cringed out and embarrassed by things like that. And I just did it anyway. What's it? Come here. This is Piper, by the way. She's my little rescue dog. Rescued her in lockdown. But anyway, fast forward 2 years, yeah, it's 2026 now. On TikTok, we've got just over 12,000 followers, and on Instagram, we have got almost 14,000, over 25,000 followers across 2 platforms. Now, I never thought this was going to be achievable. I remember when I hit my first 1,000 followers, and I thought that was really sick. And then it kept growing, and then it kept growing. I had a 100k view video, then I had a 200k view video, and then one video I think I got like 800,000 views, and I'm like, whoa, this is a thing now. I've got breweries coming to me saying, we want to send you our beer, can you review it? I've got people saying, can you come down to my pub, can you come review it? It's wicked, and it's snowballed into something I didn't really think was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a hobby, and now it's like, this is a real thing. I create content online, and you know what? It's something I'm really proud of. Now, if you know me personally, you'll know that I get into hobbies and then I just kind of fall out of love with them. So, for example, I got into doing some reselling. I was buying and selling basketball jerseys because I'm mad into basketball, yeah. And I was actually losing money. I was buying stuff and then ended up selling it on for less than I bought it for because I wasn't any good at it. That was the problem. I got into Forex trading. And Forex trading I was okay at for a bit. Sat loads of online courses, started out at like 10, 20 quid. I built up to like 200, 250 quid and then lost it all, fell out of love with it. Nah, not doing it, hated it. And this is the problem, but creating beer content online was one thing that I actually rode out. Like, I kept doing it, even though I fell out of love with it because certain stuff was going on in my life. I carried on doing it, and it's built into a real nice thing now. And this is why I've decided I'm going to make the jump and start doing YouTube videos. Now the thing is, I don't watch a lot of TV these days. I mainly watch YouTube. I love watching YouTubers. I watch anything like that, vlogs. I love all that kind of stuff. And I thought, you know what? There is, but there's not a lot of beer content creators doing it. And I thought, you know what? I want to do it. I want to jump into that, and mainly something that I can look back on in 10 years time and think, yeah, that was me, that's what I did, and something that I can be proud of, because I'm not proud of a lot of things in my life, but I'm proud of this, which is pretty cool. Now, I put a post out on TikTok and Instagram about a month ago to tell people what I was thinking about doing to get some feelers. A lot of you said you watch it, a lot of you said you only watch short form content but you give it a go. A lot of you said don't do it. Asked my wife, asked my friends, asked my family, and I got a lot of feedback, and I've decided I'm going to do it. See, I'm making a little bit of money from TikTok now, not a lot, but a little bit. So I put some money aside, I bought a camera, I'm going to start vlogging, and I want to take you along for the journey. I've got some real cool stuff planned this year, and there's so much going on in the next few months that I thought it's so much cooler if I can show you the whole thing, not just film it with my phone and put a 2-3 minute video up on TikTok and Instagram. I want to film it all, I want to take you along for the journey, weekends away, doing this, doing that. There's a few things I don't really want to talk about just in case it doesn't happen, I'm going to embarrass myself, but there's a few real cool things that hopefully are going to happen. We're like 90% there in the planning of it. But then there's other stuff, like I'm going down to some pubs and like weekends away, beer festivals. I want to take you along for the drunken part, I want to take you along for the hungover part, all the bits in between really. But like I said, I'm doing it for you lot because I want you to see a different side of me and who I really am, not just reviewing beer, but also, I'll be honest, I'm going to be a little bit selfish. I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself because I want that confidence of filming in public. I'm really bad at it. Literally, like every time I go out, I go to get my phone out to film and I'm like, someone's watching me. But you know what? If they are, I'm never going to see him again. Even though I think that, doesn't matter. I still think it and I put my phone away and I don't do it, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. I started doing a series on TikTok where I start filming local pubs, like only the locals drinking. I used to go to pubs on my own, literally one other person will walk in, I'm like, nope, put my phone away. I'm so nervous about it, so I'm really trying to push myself out of my comfort zone because I can see my confidence has changed on TikTok and Instagram, and I feel by doing YouTube it's really going to help that. I'm trying to make myself a better person for me, and I think that's big. So this is why DomDrinksBeer on YouTube has been created. In 10 years time, if I'm not doing this anymore, I can fire up YouTube and I can just watch some cool shit that I got up to, and that's really what I want to do, man. I want to just kind of build a little history that I can watch back on, remember it all, and then also think, yeah, I used to create beer content online, which is really sick. But hopefully in 10 years time I'm still going to be here. Anyway, you've been watching me for long enough. I am DomDrinksBeer, I'm on YouTube now, as well as short form. Don't worry, the short form videos are still going to be happening. My plan is to post hopefully up once a month. I'm a family man now, man, I'm a dad. I've got a little 13-month-old baby now. So the videos are going to be a bit harder to film, but I'm still going to do it once a month. I'll be posting the video up. So come along for the journey, like and subscribe, man, because I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a lot of fun. DomDrinksBeer on YouTube. That is fucking big.